Novak Djokovic continues to be affected by his unwillingness to receive the COVID vaccine. Novak Djokovic's hopes of completing a full season remain in doubt despite his return to Australia. The Serb will compete at the Australian Open in January, 12 months on from his infamous deportation from the country over his COVID vaccination status. But Djokovic's refusal to be jabbed could still prevent him from completing a full campaign. Despite many countries relaxing their restrictions on unvaccinated visitors. At the moment, the 35-year-old would once again find himself barred from the U.S. Open. The Serb was unable to play at Flushing Meadows last September, despite reportedly seeking a medical exemption. The USA has tightened its restrictions in the aftermath of COVID breakouts in Beijing after China relaxed its zero-COVID policy. The U.S. government guidelines currently state, all passengers to the United States are required to show proof of being fully vaccinated against COVID-19. Only limited exceptions apply to this requirement. That policy is unlikely to change anytime soon due to the developments in China. It means that Djokovic would need to apply for a medical exemption to play at Indian Wells and the U.S. Open, but his failure to be granted an exemption last year sets a clear precedent. Italy, India, Taiwan, South Korea, Malaysia and Japan have also announced fresh measures. Djokovic endured a tough 2022 due to his unwillingness to receive the vaccine. He dropped as far as 7th in the world rankings and is now 5th behind Carlos Alcaraz, Rafael Nadal, Casper Ruud and Stefanos Tsitsipas. The 7-time Wimbledon champion was infamously deported from Australia last January following a lengthy legal back-and-forth with the country's government. Djokovic had initially been granted a medical exemption by Tennis Australia, but that was revoked by the sports minister. Australian Open CEO Craig Tiley has revealed that he has held talks with Djokovic about the negative reception he might receive when he returns to the court. We have spoken about a possible poor crowd reaction, and he, as any athlete, would be concerned about it. But it's one that he's just doing the best that he can as a player, Tiley told journalists.